Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It is Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you can tell, I'm kind of solo for the moment. Eli will be here just a little bit. He's stuck in traffic. And we got a project tonight. We're going to talk about a few things and say hello to everybody. So Michael W. Hayes, hello to you. Jeff Woodring, Leland Hawk. Leland been putting out some really cool stuff lately. Out on Instagram. Check him out. Dana Maggiore at DE Mag. Gary Graham. Jeff Killian. Bobby. Robert Lonis himself. Daniel Baca at D Baca Maker. See if I missed anybody. I think I got everybody. Troy returns. Yes, here I am. So, yeah, it's great to have everybody in here. If I have not said hello to you yet, make sure you let me know you're in the chat. And we'll catch up with you. So yeah, I've been gone for a week to church camp. Hey, there's Kelly at Old Wolf. Good to see you, brother. Troy and eventually Eli. That's correct. So yeah, I was going away at a week of church camp. Great week, fantastic week with a bunch of great kids, and I was just stupid blessed to have that opportunity. We went to here in Ohio. There's a place called Hocking Hills State Park, and it is phenomenal. It's absolutely beautiful. We backpacked, took 17 senior hires out into the woods, and we backpacked up into the hills, the foothills of the Appalachians, and camped in this beautiful site out on the trail. Had a great time together. There's Eric Pumpkin Patch. How are you? Robert Whitney. Good to see you. So we did that, hiked out. We went and saw a place in Hocking Hills in the state park called Rock Bridge. It's actually a natural bridge. Really, not a whole lot of people know about that, even in the state of Ohio. So, really pretty place there. And then we did canoeing. We were going to go on the Hocking River, but the Hocking River got almost to flood stage, so we didn't do that. We went to Lake Logan in the Hocking area and had a great day paddling on the lake. And we did some rock climbing and rappelling. And then we took off to West Virginia to Beckley and did some whitewater rafting. Came back and, man, just talked a great deal about our next steps. So, these were 14 to 18-year-olds getting ready to kind of make those next moves in their lives. Some of them have graduated. Some of them are getting ready to go to high school this fall. So a lot of them really in the midst of, okay, how do I make those next steps in my life, whether it just be, job decision or education decision, or, really for us it was, how do we maintain our Christian faith and Christian life doing what we're doing on a regular basis, which is the challenge we all face. So that was our challenge, with just next steps, getting them all going. And we had a great time, had a great group of kids. They were all very easy to get along with. Had one little stinker in the midst, but that wasn't any big deal. And one of my phrases is, if you've ever heard it before, it's called "dumber than a bag of hammers." They were really good, but just some of them not the sharpest tools. But had a great time. We were just absolutely blessed by that, and it's great to be back. Great to be back on the farm. So now I'm in the midst of catching up on all the things that I didn't get done prior to taking off and the week that I was gone. So it's been a lot of fun. It's Thursday and I'm already wore out. But life is good. I'm stupid blessed. I'm looking out here on the farm. The crops are growing. You guys see and hear me okay? To make sure. Crops on the farm here are growing. The garden is doing pretty good. I got a couple things I really need to get cranking on. And so we're getting ready to do wheat and straw. We've got a second cutting of hay to start work on. And then we'll focus on planting our double crop beans and look forward to the fall and harvest. Corey Shire. Hey, buddy. How are you? So anyway, good times. I'm blessed beyond measure, man. I'll tell you what. I will tell you, I get to share with my dear friends, my brothers and sisters out there. This past week, I did go to a rheumatologist. Some of you know I have some rheumatological issues. So Great. Thanks, Jeff. So I went to the rheumatologist this week, and really was just a matter to get back on a course of treatment. I stopped taking medicine for my rheumatoid arthritis when I was about 21, 22 years old. I just got tired of taking all those medicines. Back in the 70s and 80s, just ate your stomach up and things like that. Um, so I just decided to just keep moving and doing what I'm doing. And I'm just, I'm 50 years old now, so some of that stuff's kind of catching up with me, and I just wanted to get back on a regimen to kind of help me feel a little bit better. Most all the blood work looks pretty good, so got a couple things I got to address, and that happens when you get to a certain age. For me, it just happens. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. I thank you for, yeah, I got the rheumatiz. I've had the too much CCI flux. Yeah, I got acid CCI flux um, instead of reflux. I got CCI flux. Um, but anyway, kind of stuff I've been dealing with for 45 years. So just a matter of trying to regulate it, keep an eyeball on it. Got some good stuff going on here on the farm, and we really haven't been in the shop much of anything. Summers are really hard for us to get in the shop and do work. So, we do our best. I've got a set of tongs, big, huge log tongs that I have to get done soon. We're in the midst of making an axe for a customer. Um, Most everything right now is farm related and church related. So just got to keep on top of that. Michelle's had a good report from her surgeon, easy for me to say, surgeon about her surgery. Recovery is going pretty well. So she's got a few more weeks of being cool, trying to stay behaving, but she's been given some freedom to do some more things. So excited for her. Corey in here, High Desert Forge and Ironworks. I'll be doggone. So yeah, things are good, man. We're just blessed, and I'm glad to be in here. I've got the project that I started 2 weeks ago, which by Mr. Lonus's suggestion, I've got a piece of very special wrought iron from our farm here that we dug up out of the ground, and so I'm going to make a big door handle out of it for uh, like a barn door, like a big barn door handle. And we get to say hi to some bills. We got 2 bills that just came in. I'd be lucky if that was the only bills that came in every day. If I only got 2 bills a day, that'd be nice. Bill Wheel and Bill Corey, Mr. BC65925. Is this it? Is this the place? Is this the time? Well, yeah, of course it is. Everybody say hi to the Bills. Hi, Bill. Getting closer to a real shop, Leland Hawk says. A little 16 by 20. Cool. Framed, and I got the trusses built. Should have them up this weekend. Fantastic. You're already doing some great work, Leland. It'd be great to have you in a I'm sure it'll be feeling much better when you get into quote unquote a real shop. But if that's what you're doing without a real shop, you're killing it, buddy. Doing a great job. So anyway, I'm going to show you this project. We got a piece of wrought iron, and we have tapered it down. And I don't know if this will get good. And then we made a little kind of flower motif at the end. That'll be a pad that'll probably get a screw through it. Then we tapered this down. What we're going to do is go ahead and put a twist on it. I've got a tenon at the end that's going to go through a pad that will be screwed to the door, wherever the door is. So this will get attached to the pad. That tenon will go through the pad, and then we'll have 4 screws on the pad to attach it that way. So what I'm going to do tonight, I won't get done with this whole project. We'll work on the pad next week, is I'm going to try to get it twisted. And I may do a little bit of a kind of a, no hay bear. Hay bear is over there. Hay bear is over there. Bill Will says he's got a forge press now made out of a log splitter. Seen some good success out of that. Where's this from? It's about time. It's about space. It's about 2 men in the strangest place. Oh my. That's a good one, Bill. I'm not real sure. So anyway, we'll try to work on this. I may do a kind of a bit of a river twist or a forward and back twist as we get through it. that's a long piece to kind of get an even, pretty twist on. So I think I'm going to kind of twist a little bit, twist back, twist a little bit, twist back, kind of that approach to it there. Other than that, you know, I'm going to do a little chisel work on the end to kind of separate the leaves. Not too much. I already kind of got it started, so we'll just kind of define that a little bit, and maybe even just use a V-fuller on that, kind of separate the lobes on the flower somewhat. And I may do some file work on it and clean that up. And I think at the end, I will probably go ahead and do like either a vinegar or a coffee etch on it, and then put a finish on it. So anyway, right now, I'm going to put it back in the fire, and I'm going to do a little bit of that chasing or chisel work on the end. Let's see if we can't just kind of tidy that up some. Got a fire rolling. We'll be drinking a lot today. There's been a bit of a, I won't say a flu bug, but kind of a cold and flu bug in our area, so we're kind of fighting that off. Theme song from Very Bad TV Show 67, 68. Not Lost in Space. That was More Than One Man. Man, Bill, that's a tough one. Two Men in Space. It's About Time. Two Men in the Strangest Place. Land Before Time? No, not Land Before Time. Something like that. Oh, come on. Not Land Before Time. That's dumb. Mr. Roy Adams and Will from Maythall Iron Works. Good to have you guys in here. Running solo for a little bit till Eli gets here. So we're working on our wrought iron door handle project. Good to see Mr. Adams. Hopefully the roof is keeping you dry after all that work on it. Hopefully I've said hi to everybody. There was an actress on the show that's doing vacation. Hi to the roof. Oh, it was the aunt. Doggone it, Bill. You gotta make me remember stuff. Time tunnel? Was that? Was it? Was it the one where they had was it Sea Slack? Was the bad guys? Dang it! Now I got to think about that. Nope. Man, that's a good one, Bill Corey. I'm not real sure. Will, man, I'll tell you what. I've been following a lot of your Instagram stuff. Dude, we gotta meet. I think we can just hang, man, and I mean that. That would be just so much fun. All right, let's do a little bit of V-fuller work here. Camera number 2, Troy. Uh-oh, I think I hear an Eli. All right, kind of like that. We'll do that one more time. Rooftop is still in progress, Roy says. Rooftop still. Price of supplies, yeah, it's beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. I have a pretty good friend that owns a metal, like roofing metal, does formed metal, just down the road from us. And he's talked about the demand for, metal siding, metal roofing, and it's just through the roof. And his supply is difficult to get, stuff like that. So, wide world of sports is going on here. There you go. Tuber roofing silicone's $12. Well, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Phillip, Conway Twitty. One more shot right over here. All right. Enough of that. You say hello to the fine folks. And Bill Corey. Oh, man. That's... Ugh. Never heard that one, have you? All right, so we got the flour mostly where I want it. So we'll start looking at doing the twist. With a twist. All right.
It is not. I apologize.
What's going on?
I didn't have my mic on the whole entire time. Hey, hi,
said hello
everybody.
To the people and everything, and
officially hello.
Now say hello to the people.
Yeah.
Because that's who this is all about.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. You missed all. I'm trying to think of all the things I said prior to.
It's all about you, the people.
Oh, I left my drink in the car.
Jeff got it all right. The name of the show was It's About Time? Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
What is it?
Bill Corey was talking about a theme song to a show from 1966 to 67.
Ah. I don't know anything from that time frame.
That's really cool, Bill. Because we do have a hard time hearing you, Bill.
That's true.
You need a really good, sensitive microphone to pick you up.
No, I have a hard time actually hearing him. It's a hard time.
You say hard time hearing or listening?
Well, yeah. That's the correct word. Listening to him.
Kyle Jones. Cleaning up a camp before some show up. Massachusetts. Well, bless your heart. Got folks coming from Massachusetts, so I'm praying for you.
There you go.
Sorry, Dan.
If I can get a little better angle here. Massachusetts, huh?
Massachusetts.
Easy.
My junior high math teacher could not say Massachusetts
Yeah.
or Connecticut
Oh.
or Hawaii.
Oh.
So we had all kinds of crazy versions of that. Sorry, Dana. Now, if it were specific people from Massachusetts coming up to see Kyle, then
Yeah.
that would make sense. Hey, Kenny, Mr. Metal Man himself.
Metal Man Kenny.
Oh, we're getting close.
Getting worm.
Getting worm.
Anybody in here sports fans? We're living the high life right now.
Yeah, Cincinnati. Gee whiz.
Ohio, Cincinnati sports fans are loving life.
We're going to be going to the Vice.
Going to the Vice? The Vice. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice.
The Vice. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings.
Absolutely. Big fans of the rain that happened over the past week. Thank gosh it's not the other guy again. Hello, John Burnell.
John Burnell.
Yes, sir, Bill Corey. How about those Reds? It's a good time. We got the Reds are on a win streak. The FC Cincinnati is on a win streak.
And almost a home win streak, and their win streak is almost identical.
Yeah.
Longest win streak in Reds history since 1957.
Tied for the longest at-home win streak in MLS history. Cincinnati is a buzzing.
And the Bengals were in the playoffs for the second time in a row last year.
The Bengals were in the playoffs. Cyclones were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Screw it. University of Cincinnati was in the national championship Final Four 2 years ago.
Yeah. Tain't bad. Tain't bad.
Ohio State. Granted, that's Columbus, but Ohio sports. Ohio State this past year with the sad loss in the Final Four of the national championship.
It's not always been the case.
Of what?
Around Cincinnati.
Oh, of buzzing sports?
Yeah.
No, it oftentimes brings sadness.
Ah. All right.
Yeah, Daniel Baca, to your point, it's a very, very realistic optimism around here. I know what we're capable of, but I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to be hurt like that.
Take it when you can get it.
Yep. enjoy the good times, and then understand it's probably going back to regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. And 3 out of 5 of their starters are on the DL.
Yeah, the top
They're
3 starting
pitching.
pitchers are all on IL. Calling up friggin' junior leaguers at this point. And they're still winning games.
Yep. They're fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything's good. Just the way I planned it.
Somebody made mention that the legs and arms do not match.
What'd you say?
Made mention that your legs and arms do not match.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
One has a little bit more sun exposure. There you go. Look like Neapolitan ice cream.
That's strawberry.
Yeah, white. You go vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. She's been kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. Looks like you're making a really fancy tent steak.
What's that?
A really fancy tent steak.
Yeah. Yep. Go sports ball. Go team. Get to the ballpoint goal win. That's all I got.
Jeff Gillen got it.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
About 4 things I shouldn't say right there.
Probably so.
It's already bacon time?
It is bacon time.
Heck,
Bacon time.
Yeah, Daniel was so wrapped up in his little funny stuff that he didn't get to the first
He
bacon.
missed the first bacon.
What you get for not paying attention. Yes, sir?
Bill Corey talking about a funky tan.
Yep. Almost like a trucker's tan.
Yeah. Hello, Henry. Dad's been causing a whole lot of dead silence. He's focused. Laser-like focus.
Here's Hank. How are you, buddy? That's what people in Massachusetts want to buy.
Fancy tin steak.
You just never know.
Can't afford a fancy steak.
You can't afford a fancy tin steak.
I could go for a fancy steak right now.
Yeah. I'd even eat a steak.
Huh?
If you got a steak, I'd eat a steak with you.
Yeah.
I'm not a big steak guy, but I'd eat
Yeah.
one.
He's never had a good steak cooked right. He likes his steak done. Gross. Gross.
All right, we'll do one more twist. Get one up close to the center. And then
Good
that'll be
evening,
it.
Ed at Mule Kick. Isn't it? I think it's Ed's birthday today.
Is it?
I believe so. Ed, am I right? That today is the birthday. Very gross.
Well, if today is the birthday, then we will be singing to you.
How do you season your steak? SPG. That's all
Yep.
you need.
Little less than P.
SPG.
Little less than PG.
Salt, pepper, garlic powder. That's all you need.
4 minutes each eye.
No. 1 minute each side. Get the good grill marks down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Big 62, huh? Vice cam.
All right. Do another one. Get that heat up where I want it.
This drink is good. I like it. Ed 62, huh?
6-2.
Bill Corey wants to know if I solved that ring puzzle. Absolutely. I got it figured out. I figured out very early on that I don't want to deal with it.
Happy birthdays.
Happy birth. Congrats on being born.
Yeah. Womb Freedom Day.
Womb Freedom Day.
Down with the oppressor.
SPG. Salt, pepper, garlic powder.
We're good. Nope. Came out of the vise. Yeah, you and me both.
It's not often you hear a pop and something fly off and you not be a little skirt. Bill said the log splitter forge press was his birthday present to himself. That sounds like a good birthday present. Had me skirt.
Yeah.
don't even know if I bought myself a birthday present. Oh, I did. You guys got me an Amazon gift card, and I bought a hat, and I didn't like the hat. So
You did a what?
Said you guys got me that Amazon gift card for my birthday. I bought a hat and didn't like the hat. So still haven't got my birthday present. Haven't figured out what I wanted yet. Woofda.
Da.
Isn't that's Polish for the word lip.
Yeah.
Usta.
Does that make us obstetricians freedom fighters? Absolutely. Chase Brook. Ooh, I bet it is. I'll bet it is. Alongside a little Vermont brook.
Vermont
Be a
Brook.
beautiful place
I bet.
to be right now. All right, when I get this straightened out, then we're going to sing. It is indeed.
Mule kick birthday.
What's that?
It's Ed's birthday.
Okay.
Old timer. Got your hand grenades in?
No.
No, honey, I don't have them in. Have you ever?
No, not on here.
Look, a twisty, pointy thing. See, Eric. Kids gotta take care of the kids.
Yep.
Gotta go watch their sports ball.
Sports ball. All right, let's all join in together and sing happy birthday.
All together
Ed
now.
at Mule Kick. I didn't say Mr. Ed, but
Mr. Ed.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ed. At Mule Kick. Happy birthday to you.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Way to go.
Brand new bottle of propane, grill size. It makes an awful lot of noise. Ooh. I think we got something not quite making all the connections. Happy birthday! All right. So,
Happy birthday.
we'll get a little
Hey,
fire maintenance
Frank.
here real quick.
Glad to hear Frank's healing up nicely.
Yeah. Alan doing well.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So, thank you guys for prayers, for sure. So here's what we got.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do there?
Right now,
Looky there.
that's kind of what we got. Some kind of variable twists.
I don't know.
So again, what's going to happen is that'll be the pad, and then it'll kind of make a little bit of a hump. That's going to be up on top. So the pad will be up on top, hump, and then it'll make a little bit of a twist down and then back down. This will go into the pad. So it'll go up,
with it.
down, and back, and make a little bit of a hump at the bottom and down in. So there.
You're gonna be fancy with it.
Something like that.
It said, "Thank you all." At least you're not ringing the bell.
Yeah. Good point.
That was a very good point. It's crooked.
I can see it from here.
It's crooked.
Crooked.
You don't say something's booked. You say it's booked.
Booked.
But you don't say something's crooked. You
Crook.
say crooked.
That's right. That's right. You ever want a funny way to hear about the
You're
English
welcome for
language?
that segue.
Gallagher.
You're welcome
Gallagher
for that
talked about-
segue.
Huh?
I said you're welcome for that segue.
Sorry, I had the fan and this. And...
Do what?
Speak up, Sonny.
You seen the happy birthday guy on Instagram that looks like John Coffey that plays a hand-pan drum? No,
Oh, yes, I
I
have.
have not.
Yeah, that. It's like sometimes he's like sitting in the water playing this thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
And total like, hey man, just
Like John Coffee stoned.
Yep. Frank Strock. Hi, buddy. From the hospital. Okay. Home from the hospital. Sorry.
Pardon me.
That's what I thought. It's kind of surprising me there.
Surprised. John Coffey lives 10 minutes away from you? Nice.
Who says that?
Will, Ethol Ironworks.
Oh, I think he's talking about the birthday guy that plays
Gotcha.
the drum.
Fancy barn dual pool. Must be a 66 Corvette. I wish. Actually, I'd go.
If that's all it takes to get a 66 Corvette in our barn, I'll make it.
I'll take 10.
I'll make a slew of them.
I'd go for a 63 split window. Dream car.
What's your favorite Corvette?
63 split window.
63 split?
Yep. With a dark cherry red. Yeah.
Yeah, the split window is pretty doggone sharp.
'60s and early '70s model Corvettes.
Yeah.
Favorite.
67 Stingray.
Yeah. That'd probably be my next one.
Like Mako.
Yeah. Or I'd do like a late 50s with the dual front headlights.
Yeah.
With the swoop.
Yeah.
Do that in like a real baby blue. Like a baby blue and kind of eggshell white color. With the accents on it. Shoo, buddy.
Yep.
72 Stingray. Solid. Big Block 69. Yeah.
72 Stingray. Yep. Yeah, 69 was a heck of a year for cars.
That's true.
It really was. Camaro Super Sport, Chevelle Super Sport,
Challenger.
Challenger. Yeah.
Stingray.
Stingray. Yeah, it was good.
Wouldn't hate that. Frank wants to know what you're making.
A big door pull.
There you go. Will said 62 T-Bird.
62 T-Bird? Was that when they changed to the big body style?
I'm not that up on T-Birds.
Yeah. Like the original T-Birds, like 57 up, they were the little compact dudes.
Yeah.
That look a lot like the new ones that came out, Nana has. And then they got ridiculously big.
Yeah.
They definitely got away from being a sports car at that point.
I know the feeling.
Sharper with that.
Dana said VW Bug. Bobby said 71 was the best year for cars.
71 was the best. I gotta say, 71 to 73 Cudas. I got a soft spot for Cudas in 71 to 73. Yeah, with the circle rear window. If I'm going for straight muscle car years, I'm going with about that on the Cuda 426 Hemi. Cuda. And hot rod would be 50 Merc, tubbed, lead sled, baby moons, Japanese black cherry red, everything else blacked out. Yeah, that'd be my hot rod.
Hello, Wayne.
Or a tea bucket.
Tea bucket.
Yeah, we'll have to do some more work on that. Got all good and hot, chafing.
Do like a 60s model Ford F100 and go for that.
51 Chevy 5-window pickup?
Yeah.
No. 51 Chevy COE.
Okay.
Cab over engine.
69 Mustang. Yep.
Only if you're talking like a Mach 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that down a little bit further. And I think we'll have that part done. Then we'll make a swoop on the other end. That'll be the end of that. 51 Chevy 5-window. Love that truck. Love the look of that truck. It's classy. It's clean.
Not as much as me.
That's true. I don't love them as much as I love my son because I had a 51 Chevy 5-window.
And then he had me.
I chose wisely.
I believe I was more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, that's a good one. Tonight's question. What was everybody's first car?
Ah, that's an easy one there.
Wayne brought it up and said his first car was a 68 Camaro 427 4-speed. What was yours, Dad?
You know.
Well, they don't.
1970 Nova 350. High performance 750 Holly double thumper. 4-speed Muncie. Duals with cherry bombs. Primer gray. And J.C. Whitney interior.
I weren't allowed to have fast cars. First car that you bought? 79 Dodge Omni. Okay. Drove a 70 Nova with a 396 in high school. Fun car I had was a IROC Z. There you go. You know what Bobby's was?
No.
71 Nova.
71 Nova. I think I knew that.
It's a 69 GMC 3-speed.
There you go. 3 on the tree, baby.
Will's was 82 Crown Vic
Bill,
wagon.
Bill who?
Will.
Oh.
Athol.
I was going to say, Bill's was probably a Conestoga.
Bill Corey was 71 Nova. Everybody was driving Novas, apparently. 78 Chevette. Interesting. Gary said '69 C10.
There you go.
Dana's was a '63 Willys.
Willie.
Nice. Jeff Killian '73 F100.
There you go. Oh.
Oh, his first car was a '64 Dodge Dart.
Datsun 510.
First car I bought was a '73 Dodge Colt. Looked like a '69 Datsun.
It's acting like it wants to. All right, we're going to have to stop.
Rot row.
I can't go any further.
Rot row.
All right, that's where we're at. That's got to come down, and that goes up. But we got a little bit of a crackeola right there, so I will have to fix that. Not going to do it here. Not right now.
Bobby said '67 C10, straight six. First was a '78 Mustang for Kenny.
Yeah, we can talk cars. Shoot, man. All right, I'm looking here. Datsun B220. Got the Dodge Omni. Well, 67 C10, 3 on the tree. 78 Mustang 2, V8 version. Now, for that model, that was the best you could do, but 78 to about 85.
Ugly.
Painful when it comes to
Ugly.
Mustangs, Camaros,
Corvettes.
and pretty much all of that. It's cracked, crooked. It's cracked, crooked, cracked, crooked.
Cracked crooked.
Yep. Brother had a Pinto with a 302 in it.
Yeesh.
Holy cow. There's Ben Strickland. 51 Ford F2. Nice. Flathead 6. Non-synchro. Yes, non-synchro. Exactly. My 51 Chevy 5-window had 3 on the tree. And they were prone to have the shifting linkage catch. So you would catch out of gear. You couldn't get it out of gear or in gear or whatever. But it was 2 levers on the steering column that changed it. And they were opposite of each other as you shift gears. And every once in a while, those linkages would catch up here in the middle. And you were stuck. But it was okay because you just went outside, pop the hood, grab the hold of one of them arms, pop, you were good to go again. It was just like the simplest thing in the world. My dad, when I showed him that car, we had it open, had the little Blue Flame 235 straight 6 in there. And we were looking at that engine. It was sitting there running like a Singer sewing machine. You couldn't hardly hear it running. And I told Dad, I said, I can guarantee you one thing that'll never go wrong on this truck. And he was real like, oh, well, what's that? I said, the computer. Never. But yeah, I had the 70 Nova. And buddy of mine, some of you guys have met, Tracy Elam. He had his grandmother's 79 Chrysler New Yorker that had like 37,000 miles on it or something like that, some ridiculous amount. She drove it to the grocery store and to church, and that's it.
Yeah.
Double cushion leather power seats, the old Chrysler air conditioning that looked like put, ice flakes on your face. And traded him the Nova and $250. Big 360 in it. Yeah. Then I started having to trade for family cars. 85 Chrysler LeBaron. Hatchback. Yep. So yeah, it's I've had several. I've had the early 70s models, Chevy pickup trucks, C10s and stuff like that. Had a 88 Chevy 3/4 ton. That's when I was working at the camp. Oh, Gary says a Cobra 50 Merc or that. A Cobra. Yes, just like Cobra in the movie Cobra. definitely. A friend of mine in high school, if you guys remember this one, the Mercure. Anybody remember the Mercure? 51 Pontiac straight 8, like a Chieftain.
Wow.
That would be a good one. 74 Datsun pickup. There you go. Favorite 71 4-wheel drive El Camino, like a Hell Camino, right? 562 Rodak. Oh gosh. Nice. I like it. My dad and I have a 72 Monte Carlo. Nice. Yep, straight 8s definitely had those for sure. A lot of the old 30s cars had straight 8. Had this great big long hood, so you just keep stacking them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rolls Royce had some of those in there. Who was another one that put them in there? Rolls had some straight 8s. Trying to think who else had the big long straight 8s. A vintage '95 Mercury Tracer. There you go. Current truck is my 69th vehicle.
Oh,
yeah, I don't think I'm up there, buddy, but yeah.
No.
It's I've had a few. I have had a few. Favorite vehicle I've ever owned. Car I wish I had back would be the 70 Nova.
Yeah.
No. Car I wish I had back was the truck. In fact, all my favorite vehicles were trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love my 70 Nova, but like that big white dually I had
with the 8.2 gas,
with the 8.2 liter gas engine in it, guys.
Yeah. That was a hoss.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just whatever you decided to do. I had, if anybody knows anything about farming, I had 2 full gravity wagons out in the field out here that had rain coming in, and I didn't have time to come in, didn't want to come in and get a tractor to go back out. Most of the tractors were already tied up, and I hooked to both wagons in tandem, full.
Yeah.
So you're talking like 500 plus bushel of grain, and put her in low lock, and it just crawled right up out of there and pulled them right out of the field, man. I was just like, holy cow. 8.2 liter gas.
Yeah.
That thing was ridiculous.
And there was the brown Dodge.
Yep. Big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing had a creeper gear in it. That, I mean, literally you could put it in creeper gear, let the clutch out, and get out of the thing. Load hay. I would put it in creeper gear down the field and point it. Every once in a while, I'd leave the door open. Every once in a while, you just go bump the steering wheel and go get hay, stack it, throw it in there, go on the other side, throw it in there. Gravity wagon. Band name? Not quite. The mini trucks. Yeah. Our high school coach had a Volkswagen pickup truck. Yeah. About as big as that Anvil right there. And we were messing with him one day right before practice. He was in the office talking to the varsity head coach. This is when we were in JV. He was in talking to the varsity head coach, and they had just taken those pillars, the center pillar out of the big double doors because they were bringing something in. So they still had them out. We went outside, picked that truck up, the team did, brought it in and set it at center court, and then went back to our warm-up, our practice warm-up with ball handling and stuff like that. He comes out of the door and just kind of paused for just a second. He's like, all right, everybody line up. We're going to do rebounding drills. So what that was fast break. You get the rebound, you toss it to him. He was standing about 3-point line, and then he would throw a bounce pass to you, and you had to get it on the fly and go with it. Well, he threw about 85% of those bounce passes right by that truck. So about every second or third one, you'd hear bonk. He'd run us right into that truck. At the end of practice, he never said a word about the truck.
Yeah.
We played around the truck the whole practice. He never said a thing about it. At the end of practice, he got in the truck, drove out the doors of the gym, out, and on his way. Never said a word. Bill Corey says he had 2 of those. The red one. That's it. He had a red one.
There you go. Leland said 87 YJ. I had a 92 model.
92?
Yep, YJ.
Yep.
That thing was a death trap.
Oh.
The floors were rusted out so bad that whenever it rained, condensation would come up in, and then, or if I had any type of like precipitation, in the cold, it would actually freeze. I'd come in and there'd be a layer of ice on the floor of my Jeep.
He had floor mats to keep his feet dry.
Yeah. Yep, that was a rolling death trap.
Yeah, those little Volkswagen pickup trucks. Some of them had the little diesel engine in them. The thing you put like a Rabbit.
Yeah.
They had the same engine as a little Volkswagen Rabbit, and the little engines were nearly indestructible, and you could rebuild them on right there.
Huh.
You just rebuild them. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, they are fun death traps.
Is that the sound of a Moxie being cracked open? Not in here. I don't have any Moxie.
Yeah, out of Moxie.
I'm all out.
Moxie.
But they're fun death traps. That is true.
Yeah.
They are fun death traps.
Was. Never got too wild with it, but you remember the construction that was going on behind campus? All that like hillside that was being cleared out? I'd go back there and sneak off every once in a while.
Little 4x4 action. I do remember the first time you got it in snow.
Yeah.
We were coming around in behind Waters.
Oh, yeah.
And you turned right, you gave it a little bit of and you kind of, and you could tell you were like, oh man, I did that right in front of my dad.
Yeah.
And then kind of pulled out of it and corrected and went on your way.
Yep.
Came to a full stop. So.
Took the corner and tried to go right and just kept going forward.
Learned to drive in a 52.5-ton Chevy flatbed. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
First car I learned to drive was, well, besides tractors, was a blue PT Cruiser.
Was it the PT Cruiser?
Yeah.
I thought it was your truck.
No, because we
Your
had
gray truck.
We got the truck after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did have an F-250 with
a
a
1989 F-250.
460?
460. I'd kill to have that truck back. It was a good truck.
Kenny says, I had a bug. J.C. Whitney again on the one. Yep. J.C. Whitney catalog, man. You could deck out a whole car. You could almost make a whole Volkswagen Bug out of J.C. Whitney.
Yeah.
Literally, you could get almost the entire car.
I know. We had the magazine for my truck. I ordered a bumper part for it.
Yep. All right, Bill Corey, we will see you later, buddy. Time for my evening drumstick. Oh, I could take a stick.
I'd take a stick.
My first cousin almost got killed in a VW pickup truck.
Ooh.
Yeah, they weren't large. Generic version of Volkswagen Rabbit, Dodge Omni. That's true. That's true. In fact, they kind of became the same car when Volkswagen and Dodge and all those guys went together. In fact, I think at one point in time, the Dodge had a Volkswagen engine in it, then went to a Mitsubishi engine. Yeah. What are we at? 7:34?
Yes,
I'm going to have to kill it because things went awry on the piece. So I'll do my dead level best to fix that and then put it back in working order, and we'll reshape it. Get it back to making a handle next week.
Sweet.
Which is okay because I had a long day.
Yeah.
Been kind of a rough one, so I don't mind calling it a little early. Yep. Actually, Frank, I'm with you. The first vehicle I ever drove was a tractor.
Mine would have been the 1750 Oliver.
750 Oliver. Yep. How old were you when you first drove the 1750? By yourself?
By myself.
You go.
I was 7.
7?
Yeah. By myself was 7. Like, Pabal off the tractor, let me clutch in, put it in gear. I drove out of we were working hay on the pickle patch out back.
Yeah.
And he had one of the other tractors and was bringing in equipment. And I had the tedder attached to the 1750.
Yeah.
I drove it up the lane, up this part, and drove it up to the red barn.
Clutch in, out of gear.
Uh-huh.
Did it.
Yep.
Nice.
The first time I drove that tractor, I don't even remember. There's a picture of little like 3-year-old Eli just
Oh, the dad
putting
knee.
along.
Guess we're all leaving soon. Yep, the dad knee's up. Mine was a 1951 John Deere B.
Yeah.
And I was 4. By myself. And I just can't even fathom that, right? Like cutting Ian loose.
Yeah.
5 years old. Cutting him loose. Say, drive the tractor from here over to there.
Right.
But, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But, guys,
Times was different.
I was on tractors in diapers.
Yeah.
Sitting on fenders. So my entire life has been on a tractor, and that's just the way it works.
Yes, sir.
We have some friends down the road, the Moots family. Dad remembered driving through Danville and seeing a head and two hands on the steering wheel, and as he went by, he saw somebody sitting on the floorboard clutching and braking. So it was two of them tag teaming driving this old Deutz.
Huh.
Probably an 8006, I think it was.
Yeah.
But they were tag teaming driving the tractor. Two of the Moots boys. Down the road. Oof. Ran himself over his mother's Pontiac.
It's funny talking to people. Of course, I work in the, close to downtown Cincinnati in the corporatized world, and talk about like the first time they drove or their kids are getting their license, everything. And it's like I said, I knew how to drive standard before I knew how to drive an automatic.
Yep.
So I was driving at 3-4 years old and drove on the road by myself at 6 or 7. It was just commonplace. I was go take wagons across from farm to farm.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old and moving wagons for people.
Mm-hmm.
I literally got stopped by the sheriff one time, or the sheriff and the dog catcher. We're in a truck when we lived over on Hollowtown.
Yeah.
The sheriff and a dog catcher came up to our farm, and I was moving a truck in at 10 or 11 years old. They said, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Oh, this is it. I'm busted." And I'd pulled into the farm and stopped to talk to him. He said, "Where's the folks?" I said, "Oh, we're working hay." He said, "Okay." I very clearly am not 16 years old at the time.
Right.
They just went out their business.
Leland, I would make a suggestion.
What's that?
He's talking about compact tractors. You know what I'm going to say.
Well, yeah.
You look on Facebook Marketplace right now and look for the Deutz Alice 5 Series. That's 5215, 5220, or 5230. An extremely versatile little tractor. You'll find them with loaders on them. If you can find them with the Deutz Alice loader on it, you're not going to be disappointed. They even make a hydro version of, I think, the 5215 and 5220. Great little tractors. Great little tractors. And you can pick them up right now anywhere from 3,000 to, 7,500, depending on their condition and which one you get. But
yeah.
You can put a finish mower, 5-foot finish mower in the back of them. You can put a belly mower under them. Grater blade. They got 3-point power steering. You can get 4-wheel drive. Yeah, don't pay the big sticker price for a compact tractor. Not right now.
Bought my first car and truck and started restoration when I was 8. I was 12 and bought my first truck. I didn't even have my license before I'd already bought and sold a vehicle.
That's true.
I bought my truck when I was 12, and then we moved to Kentucky when I was 14, and then I was just about to turn 16, and we sold my truck and bought a Jeep. So I'd bought and sold a truck before I'd even got my license and could legally drive.
Very good. He said, I saw one. Not sure what model it was. Yeah, and definitely, mention my name. If you say Deutz and Troy Roush, everybody will probably know.
It's a commission.
In fact, it's a possibility. We may have one of those series tractors on the farm here very, very soon. But yeah, look them up, man. They're great little tractors. Great little tractors. Now, they do not have the air-cooled diesel in that series, but it's a nice little Japanese, basically like a Yanmar diesel, which are very dependable.
It's the same thing everybody else was using at that time.
Right. Everybody was using the same engine, and Deutz was good stuff already, and they were putting their stamp on things through the same engine everybody else had in there.
Right.
So you really can't go wrong. I mean, you can. Stuff does break, but there you go. There you go. All right. Anything else?
We can sit and talk for a while.
Yeah, we definitely could do that. Sorry we had to cut it short, but I'm to the point where I can save this piece, so I definitely want to do that, and we'll get back on it next week, and I'll have that plate so we can literally finish it up.
There you go.
Next week, and have that nice big barn door pull ready to go.
And there you go.
All right, guys, thank you. And we don't have any content, so to speak, coming out anytime soon. check us out on Instagram. We throw up little shorts and things like that. We may throw those on YouTube.
Hey,
as
your Father's Day smacking the ratchet strap. That's not going
that
anywhere.
Ain't going anywhere.
5,000 views.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go.
Everybody loved it.
Very good. But yeah, we have a good time having the stream. Things have been beyond hectic around here, and farm is the priority.
Yes, sir.
We just don't film everything we do on the farm. So, it's coming. We've got wheat coming, straw. We'll get video of that.
Yep.
And more hay work. We're working on our hay equipment, getting it all dialed in. So, just stick with us. We'll get some content out to you. Come back and join us on Thursday nights, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 7.
Yes, sir.
And this Sunday
probably be one because we didn't do it. We were supposed to do it last Sunday, but we were
talking about Father's Day.
Yeah.
Sunday at 7.
Yeah.
And which is this coming Sunday, is it not?
Father's Day was past Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was a day about you.
We're gonna do Sundays at 7 this Sunday.
There you go.
We will see you Sunday evening at 7. Oh, there's Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse. Good timing, buddy. So anyway, guys, God bless you all. We'll see you Sunday night at 7 o'clock right back here on Bar Run Forge. Eli, tell them all the stuff to do and kick them out the door.
For sure. Be sure to... Crap. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Okay. What are we doing, computer? What are you doing? What are you doing here?
While you're doing that, the taters are doing great, by the way. 2 big
straw bale potatoes.
Yeah. Potatoes are out here doing great. I might do a kind of a garden update.
There you go.
Just do it like that.
Little farm update.
Potatoes are doing fantastic.
Yes,
They're
sir.
doing great.
All right. Let's try this one more time.
Do it again.
Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content here on the channel. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and, of course, the website, www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. God bless. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.